For insights, we're joined on the line by Mr. Steven Sahiounie, a writer and Middle East analyst based in Latakia, Syria. Thank you so much for joining us on CGTN, Mr. Sahiounie. So, for years before the October 7th attack, Israeli Prime Minister bolstered the group by allowing hundreds of millions of dollars into Gaza, which is a strategy that came at the expense of the Palestinian Authority. And now he's demanding Qatar expel Hamas leaders or bring them to justice. So what is your analysis of this dramatic change?
First of all, it's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel in particular. They use political division for their own cause. It was to their benefit that the both Palestinian sides, the authorities and Hamas, to stay in fight, to stay in war. They were so they can weaken the Palestinian cause, that weaken the request of a Palestinian state under the United Nations Resolution 1967 borders, and where everyone, the whole world's asking. But now, since October 7 and up till now, they are wanting to eliminate Hamas, and that is for interior benefits for Israel also, and especially for Benjamin Netanyahu, to keep the region in tension, to keep Israel in tension, so he does not go to face his interior problems. And it's the biggest problem is Hamas. First of all, they were in Syria, their office, then they moved to another city. Now they went to Qatar, and they know Qatar is an ally to the United States, and in the end, the United States is an ally to Israel. So they should have thought that they don't have 100% protection. Anyone will think about that. But the problem is the Palestinian people keep falling for this in this trap that one day they support the Palestinian Authority, then the second day they support Hamas. Now they just want to eliminate it, as I said, so Benjamin Netanyahu doesn't face his interior problems by not going to prison.
Well, Mr. Sahiounie, there are critics who say Benjamin Netanyahu's attacks on Doha is a strategy to prolong the conflict, suggesting he wants to avoid an inquiry into October 7th attack that might expose his government's historic support for Hamas. So what do you make of that criticism?
That's true 100%. Everything that Benjamin Netanyahu did since October 7 until this day today, he did it to stay away from, first of all, his corrupt. He faces corruption trials and the investigation of the failure of figuring out October 7. He bombed Qatar for that. He bombed and started a war with Lebanon, and started killing and assassinating leaders. He started the war with Iran. He had a role in the falling of the Assad regime. Also, what happened in the south of Syria. Also, Israel had a big role in it, and him bombing Yemen also at the same time. So everything he's doing, and even in the West Bank, he is causing tension, causing problems in the region to stay away from prison, stay away from trial. Every time he has a trial, he invents a crime, he invents a war, he invents something to not go to the trial and to not go to the court. And he can do that because he's the prime minister, and at the same time he have international support. And when I say international support, I mean the United States support.
Mr. Sahiounie, I want to get your insights into, do you think does this strike cast doubt on the U.S. commitment to protecting its Gulf allies? And what could the potential impact be for U.S. allies throughout the region?
Today, the Americans, they have military bases in all of the Gulf countries. They have trillions of dollars of investment. But when it comes, if you want to choose the United States to choose between the Gulf countries and Israel, they're going to choose the American. In the end of the day, they're going to choose Israel. And the priority is Israel. So Israel has the green light to bomb all of the Gulf and bomb any American ally in the region, as long as that satisfies them. Because in the end, the American foreign policy for the Middle East especially is being written in Tel Aviv, not in Washington, D.C., and not in the White House. And that's the problem. Today, day by day, we are seeing countries who used to be close to the United States going east, starting building up alliances with either Russia, with Iran, with China, because they know that the United States is not going to protect them, and the United States is using them. And the biggest proof is what we saw in Qatar. The American military, the biggest American military base, did not stop the Israeli airstrikes and the sovereignty of Qatar.
All right, thank you.